I am Dr. Jesse John, Assistant Professor, Department of Anatomy, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So today we will discuss the anatomy of duodenum. We will cover this part in different section. As first we will discuss about the parts of duodenum and its relations. Then we will go for interior of the duodenum. Then vasculature of the duodenum. All other things. The duodenum is 10 inches long. It begins at the pylorus, which lies on the transpyloric plane, about 2.5 centimeter to the right of the median plane, and ends at the duodenojejunal junction, which lies about 2.5 centimeter to the left of the median plane, and little below the transpyloric plane. The duodenal is retroperitoneal except the proximal 2.5 centimeter, which is suspended above by the lesser omentum and below by greater omentum. The main function of the duodenum is digestion. It receives chyme from the stomach, which is mixed with the bile and pancreatic enzymes here. Shape and location: duodenum is a shaped loop of the small intestine. The concavity of the duodenal loop encloses the head of the pancreas. Duodenum is located in the abdominal cavity above the level of the umbilicus opposite to the L1, L2, L3 vertebrae. Parts and relation for descriptive purpose, and we divided 25 centimeter long duodenum into four parts, and superior descending part, horizontal part, and ascending part, and their length every part is varies. Superior part is 5 centimeter long and descending part 7.5 centimeter long, and third part we call horizontal part, that is 10 centimeter long, and last and on the fourth part, that is the ascending part, and it is only 2.5 centimeter long. We can see here, this is the first, this is the second part, and this is the third part, and this is the fourth part, and it lies against the L1, L2, L3 vertebrae. First part, it begins at the pylorus, passes upwards, backwards, and laterally to the right side of the vertebral column to reach the neck of the gallbladder, where it curves downwards to become continuous with the second part of the duodenum. And what is the features? It develops from the foregut, only partially retroperitoneal. It is freely mobile and extensible. It has no circular folds in the mucous membrane of its initial 2.5 centimeter seen is the duodenal cap in it is site of duodenal ulcer. It is supplied by the branches of the celiac trunk. Relation: anteriorly it quadrate lobe of the liver and gallbladder, and posteriorly relate to portal vein and gastroduodenal artery and common bile duct, and superiorly it has a relation to epiploic foramen and portal, that is separated from portal vein and bile duct, and inferiorly it relate to head and neck of the pancreas. Second part, it begins at the superior duodenal fracture, passes downwards in front of the medial part of the right kidney till the lower border of the L3 vertebra, where it curved toward the left to become continuous with the third part. Features: its upper half developed from the foregut and lower half from the midgut. It lies behind the transverse mesocolon. It receives the bile duct, chief and accessory pancreatic duct. It is the only part of the intestine supplied by the double rows of vasa recta arising from the anterior and posterior pancreatoduodenal arteries arcades. Relation: anteriorly it relates to gallbladder and right lobe of the liver, transverse colon, transverse mesocolon, and the coils of the small intestine. Posteriorly, it relates to right kidney, right renal vessels, right edge of the inferior vena cava, and right psoas major muscles. Medially, head of the pancreas, and laterally, ascending colon, right colic fraction, and right lobe of the liver. Third part, it runs horizontally to the left across the lower part of the body of the L3 vertebra, crosses in front of the inferior vena cava, and then takes a smooth curve upward to become continuous with the ascending part of the duodenum. Anteriorly, it is related to root of mesentery, superior mesenteric vessels, and coils of jejunum. Posteriorly, it relates to right psoas major, right ureter, inferior vena cava, abdominal aorta, and right gonadal vessels. Anterior relations, quadrate lobe of the liver, hepatic artery, foramen, epiploic, gallbladder, first part of the duodenum, gastrodenal artery, inferior vena cava, portal vein. And posterior relation, portal vein, common hepatic artery, celiac trunk, first part of the duodenum, splenic vein, superior mesenteric vein, gastroduodenal artery in bile duct, and superiorly head of the pancreas and inferiorly coils of the jejunum. Fourth part course, it runs upward on or immediately to the left of the abdominal aorta from the end of the third part to the upper board of the L2 vertebra, where it turns forward to become continuous with the jejunum. Relation anteriorly, transverse colon and transverse mesocolon, posteriorly left psoas major muscle, left sympathetic chain, left gonadal vessels, and inferior mesenteric vein. Superiorly, body of the pancreas, or left side, left kidney, and left ureter, and right side, upper part of the root of the mesentery. And rest of the part of the duodenum we will cover in next video. Till then, keep studying. Thank you. Thank you so much.